Hey everybody, you know who it is. Uh, I'm gonna start this video off with a joke. You know, things are so bad in Virginia that Virginia elected a man that spent less than $600 to become governor. Most of that money was spent on pizza to feed his volunteers. Do you get it? People, that isn't even a joke. That's reality. To me, it sounds like a George Carlin joke. If any of you are old enough to remember George Carlin. George Carlin, first time I seen him, he was doing a cartoon special as I think a train conductor or something. It was before I ever saw any of his stand up. But George Carlin, in all of his stand up, and he did a lot of different things, folks. He did movies and shit. But in all of his stand up, he told everyone a lot of truths, and everyone laughed at him. We had another top comedian back then at the same time that also had a cartoon show called Fat Albert. Now, Cosby made everybody laugh, and then we found out a lot of truths about him. Fat ain't funny, folks. It's not even a joke. It's the truth. That makes it funny. But that was George Carlin funny. He would tell you the truth. Standing on stage, you watch a lot of his last stand up routines. He wasn't laughing. He was telling you. All these people that are running the show, they're in a club, and you're not in it. You and I and everybody else is not in it. They laughed. They know it. Today, I don't even think they would laugh about it. But and when I was younger, people laughed their asses off about that shit. Now I gotta fucking ask a question. I hear a lot of fucking channels talking about this guy, and I'll name a few here: High Impact Flicks, We Are Change, RFB, Joe Rogan, uh, whatever this tweeter shit that he's on or whatever. And yes, even Barricade Garage talks about him. All I want to know is who the fuck is he? I've watched a video other than the one that I'm going to talk about here. I watched a video that said it was of his house. So all I can claim is he must be some kind of a skater because he's a skateboard. His house is built for a skateboarder, I guess. So I guess that's where he got his fame or something. I don't know. But Brian from High Impact Video just recently, tonight or today or sometime, put out a video talking about Tim Pool and what he was saying. I've heard people clown this guy up. I've heard people that backed him 100% so far from these other channels. I don't know who the guy is. I didn't even hear. I recognized him when one channel was talking about him. Does an impression of him and shit. But I didn't know who he was, so I've seen very little of what he is or what he's done. So I'm asking, who the fuck is he? Is he a skater turned activist turned Joe Rogan, basically? Because he's obviously got some followers and he's probably making some money off his shit. I don't know. I guess I'll watch a few more of his shit and see if I can figure out who he is. Unless one of you want to take the chance and leave a comment on one of my channels or one of my videos. We know that don't happen often. So, or if it does, folks, I don't see them. So if you don't get an answer from me or any kind of notice that I've seen it, chances are I didn't see it, because I don't get any. One last thing I want to say before I go. This was a joke I heard. Cracked me the hell up. It's kind of a clean joke / not clean joke. I guess. I don't know. My wife looked at me like, what the? But I'm going to leave you with it. And this guy said he found this dog when he was a kid. And he took it home. And he talked his parents into letting him keep this dog. So they had started checking it out, patting him, checking it out, rolled him up. Well, it's not even a him. It's a female. And this dog had 2 vaginas. They ended up naming the dog Snatches. You guys have a good night out there. And I'm not even going to end it right. I'm just going to tell you, find Jesus. And I'm going to have to pray for that joke. No, I'm not. That's a funny joke. Snatches. It could have been a lot worse. I would have named the dog Lucky. You guys have a good day. It's just me.